Number 12, follower of Jesus says, the Bible says to bear with brethren of weaker faith. That's in Romans, y'all. If instrumental music is a liberty, shouldn't we bear with those who believe a cappella is the right way and not use instruments? I take Romans 14 to be talking about individual interrelations and not to turn into the tyranny of the person who has the weak conscience. So if I have let's say that my mom, who likes music, she doesn't care, but let's say my mom she will only accept a cappella music. And so I go over and I want to turn on music when the family's there and we're going to listen and it's got instruments. I would never do that with my mom. If she was that way, I'd be like, no, I'm not going to do that with her. I'm going to bring, it's like I have family that's gluten free, so I'm not going to bring gluten stuff to the family gathering. That's bearing with them at that family gathering. I'm going to try to bring at least an option for them. But it's a little different if they want to go into the church and declare to the church, I have a conviction that's not necessary, and you all have to obey my conviction. So imagine a person going to the church and saying, I think that it hurts my conscience, that we gather on Sunday instead of Saturday. I think we should gather on Saturday. So because of this one individual in the church, we have to change the entire church calendar. But what if there's another individual who says, I have a conscience that says we have to gather Sundays. So now what do? They fight to the death? How do we handle this? We can't do this. We can't put them as like a tyrant over the whole church. So a person who says like, I don't like the a cappella. I mean, if enough people say they don't like instruments, I'm inclined to not do it because of trying to help minister to the crowd, because it becomes a crowd conscience thing. But one individual, no way. They need to work through that. So Romans 14 is more about interpersonal relationships than it is about giant church gatherings and letting one person dictate how a whole church should go. We get this all the time. There's people who are like, Mike, I don't like the lights in the background. I think you have like your face on your logo. You're stumbling me or something like that. And it's like, look, the point at which you're exercising unhealthy control over the lives of others is the point at which it's not just bearing with the weaker conscience person, like Romans 14 says.